What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Rabbit Trails. Dude, cheers.
Cheers to you, buddy.
What if I just spilled it all over?
You just hold it like this. And it's just glug, glug, glug,
I
glug.
do it.
Dude, stop. Oh my gosh.
Dude, cheers,
dude.
have some.
Oh, dude, no, dude. Anyways, as I was saying, it's like
You're a snooze tutor.
Yeah, I'm a snooze tutor, okay? Because here's what's up. I usually don't talk about this stuff, okay? But it's gonna be aired out for everybody to hear. No pun intended.
Dude, everybody does it, though.
Well, I know everyone farts, okay?
Yeah.
Everyone toots, whatever you want to call it. Everyone does that.
Mm-hmm.
Gases emit from their butthole.
Yeah, and then they're out and about.
Yeah, okay. And
They go strolling around.
yeah. So
Yep.
I feel like I've thought about this, which is really stupid that I've thought about this, but like I don't really fart during the daytime that much.
Really?
I'm like a vampire tutor.
Yeah, you're like a blade. You're just like a
day walker.
yeah, you're just a day walker.
But like, dude, when I go to sleep, it's like open season in my bed.
Like your bed's like, oh no, no.
As soon as I lay down, dude, I pull my comforter over,
And it's still hot from the night before you open it.
But like, dude, I thought I freaking died last night. It was crazy. It was just like I'd never heard that before. But I was gonna say, I think I've conditioned. This is my only theory, but like I feel like I've conditioned my body from like being in high school and holding in farts all day because I'm not gonna fart during class or whatever.
Sure.
I don't want to be embarrassed by all these girls around me or whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
Or guys. Maybe it's traumatic. It's trauma from 6th grade. Remember history class when freaking Corbin Hines blamed his giant fart on me and everyone bought it, dude. Everyone bought it. And his face was blood red. He was so embarrassed, but he was still just going, oh, dude, Gage farted. And I'm just like, dude, no. And then everyone.
I remember when that happened, and I was shocked that anyone believed
Yeah,
him.
I was.
Because the way he said it,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, he's clearly like just trying
he
to
just
pin it on
looked
someone else.
Horrified.
Yeah, I think that's when I realized that we were smarter than most people.
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, you did. And I'm like, dude, no, I did not. I think it was something to do with he kept on like, if I'm not wrong, I think I remember correctly that he would make like fart noises with his mouth and then say I farted and it was like a fun joke or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he farted for real super loud and then he'd blame that on me. And I was like, dude, it's like the counter to Boyhood Cried Wolf.
That's when I go to my go-to is like, I didn't do it, but if you want me to, I could try.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's like,
Because then everyone else is like, maybe he didn't do it, but he's willing to.
he's compelling. He's willing to fart right here and now. So obviously he's got no shame about it.
That happened to me once in elementary school.
Yeah.
We were taking a test, and I don't remember her name, but if you're watching this, I roasted you.
Yeah.
We were sitting down taking a test, and she farts, and then she looks at me and she goes, "Did you just fart?" And I go, yeah, that was you. And then I go back to taking my test, and then my friend Anijah, who was sitting across from me, just started busting out laughing.
Yeah, that was you.
And I was like, I won. If you could get someone else to win at what I said, I win.
Yeah.
And then she was really embarrassed, and I was like, just don't fart.
Yeah. Either don't fart or just be like, everyone does it.
Yeah.
Either don't fart
Honestly-
or be shameless.
Honestly, the most attractive thing is to rip one and be like, that was me.
I don't know if it's attractive, but courageous, maybe brave, depending on it's all subjective, you know.
Yeah.
Because
But you were saying-
I don't be ripping it a ton.
Yeah, unless it's your bedtime.
Yeah, unless I'm in the sleep hours, dude. I guarantee you.
That's the only way you can
I
go to
guarantee you,
sleep.
I don't even know how much I fart. Like I'm asleep the whole time. Like it's
You're like,
just,
Boy, it's been a long day. Ready for bed.
Immediately as I fall asleep, and then immediately as I enter, like I lose my consciousness.
Dude, then your alarm goes off. Time for the day. Like it's the only way you wake up.
Maybe I fart so loud at 2 a.m. that I wake up every time.
That's your on and off button.
Yeah, dude.
This is a podcast about really heavy topics.
Dude, we're right in.
And that's what we're doing.
Immediately talking about farts. Yeah. First thing.
That's what this podcast is about.
It's all about.
Dude, people think farts aren't funny, and I don't believe them.
They are fart.
Yeah.
They are farty.
They're farty funny.
They are funny, dude. They're so funny. Dude, the other night when you just like couldn't stop.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't do it.
That was brutal.
I had the blanket on, so you didn't.
It was so well. I also noticed that you kind of like reposition your body to put your butt facing away from me, which was very kind. Because originally you were like your butt was facing me and was near me because you were kind of like laid, like sprawled on the couch.
Yeah,
and I sat on the right side of you, and you were facing me, but. Then eventually like repositioned yourself. Yeah. And yeah, you were under a blanket. So
can I be honest though?
Not only a blanket, a quilt.
Okay, yeah.
High power concealer.
and then I get up. Sorry. Move your foot.
I don't care about these shit.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, just stomp on them.
I thought it was funny. I get up to go get something and you go, oh, I got it out.
Oh, the dog's out.
Yeah, dude. That was a rough day. They just kept on coming.
It was like every single time I would go, dude, like every time. Usually it's like so normal, but it was just like every freaking 5 minutes, dude, or less. This dude was ripping one, without fail. Yep. Big, small, in between, all levels of fart. This guy was going off.
But all rancid.
Yeah, and so it was just like every time I was like, dude, are you serious? And he was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I have no idea what's going on. I was like, dude, you need to go to the ER right now.
I hadn't seen you.
That's 8 minutes of fart talk, dude.
Dude, 8 minutes of fart talk.
That could be a record.
And that's been 8 minutes of fart talk.
8 minutes of fart talk.
Josh.
Gage and Josh.
That's a new segment.
Yeah, guys, we're actually gonna start a spin-off podcast called Fart Talk with Gage and Josh.
And it's gonna be 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be 8 minutes every day.
Only fart talk.
We'll upload every single day.
And we're gonna have the fans call in and discuss the anatomy of farts.
Yeah, we're going to have them record their best farts and send them in, and we'll rate them on a scale of not fart to fart.
Yeah.
Just 2 levels.
This is $1 billion idea.
That was fart.
Yeah. We're going to make so much money off of bodily gas.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Classic.
Well, if you guys want more fart talk, be sure to subscribe to the
guys, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for imagine 8-minute fart special.
What you been up to, man? I hadn't seen you in a week.
Dude, I know. It's the second time.
Yeah.
I've been working and I was editing last week's episode.
Oh, dude, that is such a fire episode.
Yeah, that episode.
You guys should check that out, actually.
Yeah, if you're just coming out on this one or you're like, you missed last week, definitely go back and tune into last week. We were on something else. I don't know what it was.
I think I was on shrooms.
Yeah, I think I was on black tar heroin.
Where did you get?
But some sort of I can't think of the word. Lost it. Yeah, the bit's gone because I couldn't think of the word. Don't you hate when that happens?
Can you stop ruining things?
Well, I'm trying.
It makes for bad content.
I just couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. I'm just off my game, I guess.
Well, get on your game.
I'll try to get on it.
This is game time.
I'll try to get on it.
Dude, we're in the game right now.
Dude, I'm trying to get on it. I don't have a choice.
Letting them down.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, freaking I went Christmas shopping.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Let's go.
Oh, my gosh. So expensive.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's why everybody hates it.
Listen, and I I've also, this is like a sub point, but kind of similar. I've found that I cannot stand when people talk about inflation.
Yeah, it's always
I do
just
not
a thing.
care.
Like,
dude.
isn't it just always just a thing?
I think so, but it's like,
things are just expensive.
do
It's
not
what it
care,
is.
dude.
Yeah.
Me knowing it
Yeah.
doesn't change how much I have to pay.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's facts.
So
That's
be
right.
quiet and just, it's still like if I have to go buy something,
Mm-hmm.
say gas, when gas prices shoot up, like what, 2 years ago, they were like skyrocketing and going crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
In Oregon, it was like going wild. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And people were complaining. And I'm like, well, I think we talked about this in season 2. I'm like, still got to gas up my car.
Yeah, you still need it.
Just like, what are you going to do? Protest? You're going to not get gas?
Yeah.
Idiot. Like, stop complaining. Just go do the thing that you have to do.
Just pay for it.
And then it's like the people who are complaining are the same people who are like, dude, you never done anything for yourself before.
Mm-hmm.
And the accent, I am generalizing, but it's true. Okay.
No, yeah.
Well, you got to just pull up your own bootstraps and do it yourself. This is a man's world and capitalism rocks and Republican America. Let's go.
And then I go like
and then
this.
they go, oh man, the gas prices are too high. And they go, oh man, inflation's just out of control. I can't believe how much I have to pay for a Coca-Cola right now.
I go, dude, yeah. Like the other day, my crack dealer was like, freaking crack is like $20 extra. And I'm like, oh, how am I going to get high?
Yeah. And I go, oh dude, yeah. Did you still buy the Coke though?
Yeah.
And they go, well, yeah, gotta have my Coke. Okay.
I don't.
You were defeated.
Dude, honestly, I'm too poor to notice
you
that kind
okay?
of. Me?
Yeah. You were just choking.
Choking to death?
Yeah, you were just choking right there.
Yeah, I pull myself together though because I'm a performer.
Because it's game time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm a performer.
Yeah, I've run into guys like that. One, I'll never remember his name because it was worthless to me. But he had said he was talking about taxes and all of that, and then he was like, I didn't vote for Joe and this and that, and I was like, oh, I guess it didn't really help that you don't.
Yeah.
And then,
Dude, this really matters.
and then, so he's just going on, and it makes me mad when people can't pick up on the social cue of how sarcastic I'm being.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that does make you mad.
And then, and then another guy came in, and he goes, he knew the guy, and he was like, "What's going on, man?" Shook his hand. He was like, "We were just talking about taxes," and I was like, "Jesus Christ!" And he was like, "Oh man, I hate them." And I was like, "I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I'm too poor to notice those things anyway."
Yeah. Well, it's like,
And then it's to your point. You still gotta pay. You still gotta pay for the thing anyway.
Still gotta pay 'em.
You could go, like you can acknowledge that it's really high and be like,
Sure.
frick, man, this
Man,
thing
it's
is
high.
stupid. And then you could either just not get it or get it.
yeah.
Those,
Man, that's dumb. Don't tell me about it. I'm living in the same world you are.
yeah.
Obviously, doesn't freaking bother me as much as it does you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go crazy.
What is it
go
about-
crazy, go stupid. Go freaking off grid and not pay your taxes. I don't care. Go
Yeah.
do that. But just don't tell me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
Mm.
I don't care to hear about it because I'm just going to go get my gas. I'm going to go get my freaking LaCroix. I don't care how much I have to pay.
Dude, of course we have cars.
Yeah.
So like when we have to get gas, it's really not that big a deal.
Yeah. Because it's like you need gas to like operate your vehicle.
Yeah. I mean, we just
don't
don't
know.
have big, stupid trucks.
Yeah. That's another thing. You're paying for diesel, bro. That's your fault.
I get some people have to have one. I'm just, but also.
I don't. No excuse.
Dude, I think I have the black lung.
Yeah, I think you do too.
You know, the lame part is,
Scurvy or whatever the frick.
yeah,
I don't know what scurvy is. I just know it's a pirate thing.
I don't know either. I think it has multiple.
scurvy. Arr.
The lame thing is, I haven't even smoked any cigarettes.
Yeah, you should start.
Dude,
and then
I
you'd have an
want to
excuse.
so
Dude,
bad.
You know I'm right there with you, man.
I want to. I've talked so much crap about it, and unfortunately, it'll cause cancer, which is also the lame part. Make it or they don't,
Yeah.
so I can do it.
Every time I see like a thing where you exhale a vapor of some sort, whether that be smoke or whatever the frick. Okay, a gaseous element. It goes out of your mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Every time I see something that does that, I go, "Is this dangerous?" Because if it's not, I'm probably going to do that. I'll just be on Google. I'll see something. I'm like, dude, sick. I saw something the other day where it's like this new thing that's supposed to help people quit cigarettes, and I'm like, dude, maybe I'll get on that.
Yeah.
But there's no cloud. You just breathe it in and it tastes good or something. They're like, it's great, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't look cool. So what's the freaking point?
I don't get the thing where it's just like it's simply for the taste.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know, just get a lemonade.
Get a breath mint. Have you ever heard of that? Bubble gum? Man, it's been so long. Get a lemonade.
Dude, did you see that? And I don't know who they are, but like they're trying to cancel Matt Rife.
Yeah.
Already. That's crazy.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because he's like
I knew it was coming. Well, no, he's like that one type of comedian that's just like he's on the line, and then I think he just like blasted right over that thing,
which is amazing.
I didn't like that. I think the original joke he made, I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah,
from what I can remember. But then the counter apology, that was not okay.
I thought he didn't apologize.
He didn't. He made a joke about disabled people.
Oh, nice.
Instead. Yeah. So
that's something I would do. Just like immediately get mad and then go to like the punch down.
Yeah. It was like, dude, seriously, man, chill out. I don't know. I've never been a fan of him, so I'm biased.
I gotcha. I like him. I think he's hilarious.
You met him?
Yeah, I met him. I was dreaming this one time. Yeah, and I tooted and went to sleep. And then
no, you go to sleep, then you toot. It's the wrong order.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, man. You messed it up. So.
Well, this is my
thing. Yeah, just don't speak for the people who do that because you're wrong.
You're speaking for a broad.
My name's Lorax. I speak for the sleep tutors.
No, I like him. I think he's funny. I think it's why can't people just like not like something and then just be like, I don't like that, and then just like move on?
Yeah.
You do that. If you don't like something, you're just like, that sucks, and then you just like move on with your life.
I try. Sometimes I can't.
Unless it's like with driving.
Yeah, driving.
You don't ever let
go.
Yeah.
Cannot let go.
Yeah, you hate that. It's getting worse these days.
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. It's just I need to get a handle on it.
A car handle?
Yeah, I need to get like a steering wheel on it.
Okay.
And just directly drive it into a body of water, never to come back out.
I feel like if you could get rid of like what would you substitute driving for?
Flying. Not in a plane, just like my body.
Yeah, that would be
hell yeah
ideal.
I'd fly.
Yeah, 100% I'd fly.
I wouldn't even teleport. I'd just fly. I just want to fly.
Yeah, flying would be great.
Yeah.
And then but you'd have to get goggles.
Yeah.
You'd have to have goggles. Honestly, I wish the whole world was superheroes. I wish
dude, I everyone would be a nuisance because then it's syndrome. No one cares.
I know it, but I just
it would be cool for a while.
I personally want powers.
Sure. Yeah, no, me too.
But how would you like what would crime be like? Because honestly, you would just
so much worse.
You would just have murders only because everyone has powers.
Yeah, that's what I love about like these newer age superhero like shows and flicks, like
the boys,
or freaking Invincible too. But I was thinking of something else, but I can't remember what it was. But like these new things that kind of give more of like a grounded reality of like, yeah, humanity sucks.
Yeah, and
it's like. In like MCU, you've got all these superheroes that are like doing good stuff, and it's like these people who are like really good, they get powers, and everyone else, like every now and then there's a bad guy. Mm-hmm. Most of the time they're like otherworldly, so it's like not a regular person getting powers typically. Mm-hmm. But the vast majority is like good people getting powers. Some bad people get powers and they do bad stuff, but usually it's really good people get powers. Mm-hmm. But it's like realistically, it'd probably be the other way around.
Yeah.
It'd be such a slight majority of people who like were doing good stuff with their powers. Everyone else, because that power just goes straight to your freaking head.
Oh, I'd let it.
Everyone is susceptible to that crap, dude.
Mhm.
So I don't know, which is why like the Captain America thing is cool because he looked for a dude who he thought that wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, whereas everybody else was like, where can I find the buffest dude? Which was stupid because it's like, this is supposed to make you like buff and like strong. So why are you looking for a dude?
Yeah,
who's
that's the
way?
number one thing.
Yeah. So why are you looking for a guy who's already got that?
They were making it and they're like, what's the first power? It's like buffness.
And they're like, okay, so we need a buff guy. They're like, no. The power is buffness. Right. So we need a buff guy. No.
So you would get the powers then, not me?
What?
Like they would pick you over me, you think?
I don't know. Well, yeah, you're buff. Listen, man, I didn't write the script.
Well, what if I asked you nice? Like, what if I'm like, hey, I actually really want the superpowers. It'd mean a lot to me if
Probably would have interrupted you and gotten the machine already. Yeah, cool, man. See you later.
I'm giving my speech and you're just, what's up?
What's up, dude? No, they're like putting little patches and stuff on me. What's up, dude? I don't know. Just I'm getting ready to get souped up.
We'll talk after I have my superpowers. So.
Yeah, 1 second, man. I'm busy right now. I'm getting my superpowers. Yeah, we're good to go. Okay, cool, man. They're like, do you want to talk to you? No. Just go ahead and launch it. Yeah,
please just don't.
Just go ahead and shut the door. Yep.
Don't let him finish talking.
No, can I just before you? No. Okay, go ahead and launch it. Yep, cool.
Sorry, man. I can hear you. The machine's loud. Superhero stuff. You wouldn't get it.
Here's the thing. Some government guy walked up to me and he's like, okay, they wouldn't have to sell me on anything. All they have to say is you can be buff without lifting a finger. And I'd say, do it.
Okay.
There you go. It's like really dangerous. You could die. Okay, go ahead.
You're like, well,
go ahead. I can be buff without working out. Okay. I can be buff without working. Yeah, side effects. Don't care. Plug me in.
Got it. Tell me I can.
Sir, we have to put the tube in your butthole. Yeah, go ahead. Don't care. Go ahead. And then I get there. I'm like, dude, what the frick are you doing?
Ow!
Sir, we said no. This is still gonna make me buff.
Hold on.
It's gonna make me
buff.
Listen, they told me it's gonna listen. They told me this is gonna make me buff.
They're like, yeah, it's gonna.
Is it true? It's gonna make me buff, and I don't have to work out.
Okay, I'll do it. Just
Okay,
hold my hand. Though.
Go ahead. Oh man. True story. Speaking of this topic though, I'm 25. Happy
birthday.
Oh, thanks, dude. This year is the first year I've started gaining weight.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, where? In your hips?
Nope, my tum-tum. I'm headed towards dad
big
bod.
Fat fatty.
I'm headed towards dad bod territory and I'm trying to cut it off.
Yeah.
By any means but working out.
Yeah, you won't.
Yeah. I'm trying really hard. And here's the thing. It's like, I'd like to I don't want to get like buff because that would be so weird.
And it'd take a long time for you to do it.
Well, so and it's just like, what the frick? Like, I'd have to get new clothes. I don't want to do that. Such an inconvenience. But like, I'd like to stay in like good shape, but I have zero motivation to do that. Yeah. Which is what's new. It's been 25 years, still that way. So
you should have something tragic happen to you. And just hold on to it. Yeah. And then just go for a run.
Nah.
Dude, I was telling
my whole family dies. I should like really charge this energy into like working out. Nah. Don't worry. I'm gonna eat a pizza.
I was telling someone the other day about because I was telling him how like I hate working out.
Yeah.
But I've been doing it for so long, you know, it's just kind of I'm too insecure to not do it anymore. And you know, then I got to get new clothes. You know,
seriously, the worst part about it.
But I was like, I wish I could be like Gage, where he doesn't give a frick what because I was telling you yesterday, I was like, I got to go work out like my biceps and my triceps because I'm insecure. And you were like, frick that. I'm like, I wish I had that where I just don't care. But then, you know, I don't know. Everybody does care to an extent,
Sure.
but it's just like, you know, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
But the grass is always greener.
It is always greener.
Cause
It's like super
I'm
green.
gonna hate it, but like I'll look pretty decent, and then you're gonna be a fat pig,
Yeah.
just a slob, and then like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to. Like I mean, this is definitely gonna have to be spread out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna die like way before you.
Way before, dude.
Like cardiac arrest.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was thinking about that, like, because you're definitely
Me
gonna die
dying because
first.
I'm super fat. You were thinking about that?
No, just you dying in general.
Okay, gotcha.
I think about it a lot. Like, am I gonna show up to your funeral hungover, or
Sure.
am I gonna like be, you know, am I gonna like only wear shades the whole time so people don't notice that I'm crying, and then someone comes up and they take the glasses off for me, and I'm just like crying,
Yeah.
and then they want to comfort me, type of thing.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, because you'll die first for sure.
Probably.
And then I was convinced it was gonna happen soon.
Mm-hmm.
Like a few months ago, I'm like, Gage will probably die pretty soon, because I think how you'll die is murder. I think you'll be murdered by someone. It's gonna be a driving altercation.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's gonna be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So then I was like, man, who am I gonna get to replace Gage when he dies?
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out, and I'm still working on it. But yeah, I think about that a lot. Like,
there's a few
just
people
you
that
dying.
I feel like are solid choices to fill my shoes. Like, there's not a lot of people that could fill my shoes.
Yeah.
But here are a couple just to assist you when I die. These people, I can't even get there. These people are they're okay choices to fill my shoes.
Right.
Paul Rudd,
B list.
Ryan Gosling,
Yeah.
probably could fill my shoes. I don't know.
Okay.
Kevin Hart. I don't know.
Is there
Just
any way I can get in contact with these people? Because I'd like to plant the seed now, just in case.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't have any of their contact information. But I think like they could do an all right job. Like,
Okay.
Like, I don't know, fill in the void of me.
I feel like they're all better than you.
I don't know about that. Like, I don't know. I think that like I don't know. Like, yeah, Paul Rudd's great, but like I'm me.
Yeah. You know what?
So.
Because I was about to ask you, and then I answered my own question. Because I was like, "Would you be mad if I didn't go to your funeral?" But you're dead.
I'm dead.
You're not gonna know.
I'm dead, yeah.
I think about that a lot.
And honestly, it would be one of those things where I'm like, he just didn't feel like going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell them that.
Yeah. And I'd be like,
everyone's like, "Oh, you didn't go to Gage's funeral. Like, he must have not been your best friend." I'm like, dude, he would have understood.
Seriously?
I just don't want to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if my funeral is on Saturday morning when we're supposed to record the pod. You're going to be here recording the pod.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, missed out on Gage's funeral today.
We got Paul Rudd here filling his spot on the show.
No, I'm gonna be.
Hey guys.
I'm gonna be in charge.
Doesn't
of your
sound like
funeral.
Paul Rudd.
No,
That
it
doesn't
didn't
even sound like Paul
Rudd at all.
How do you do a Paul Rudd impression?
I think
What does he sound like? I can't do it because it's like his voice is a completely different tone.
dude, I don't know. I can't. I'm not really an impressionist.
Do an impression of me right now.
Do an impression of me right now.
That's pretty good. Dude. Okay, now I'm going to try you.
Okay.
What's up, guys? I'm Josh. Ugh, look at my muscles. You don't do that.
I think you have something.
you don't even do
you have
that.
something there. Sure. I thought you were gonna be like, I'm gonna do you, and then you go, I'm stupid. I'm a big idiot.
That is a joke that you would make.
Yeah, I do.
That's funny.
Dude, I'm childish.
Dude, I'm childish like that.
I'm childish.
Yeah, man, I'm childish like that. Yeah, I freaking hated it in high school when people would say, yo, that's childish. Dude, no, it's not. You just don't like it.
I don't know. I hated everything about being younger.
Oh my gosh, dude. Have we ever talked about the freaking stupid senior prank that our class did?
I think we did in season 2 a little bit.
Probably. I'm going to go up and say it again, bro.
Sure.
Because OMG,
Yeah.
it was so stupid.
I mean, it wasn't a prank. It was. Oh wait, okay. Because ours was lame because the year before us,
Yeah,
they basically
they
just
fricked it up.
vandalized the whole school.
Well, no, that was 2 years, and then they implemented the thing where you have to okay it with the school
which is
administration.
really stupid.
So stupid. Not a prank anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing: it was supposed to prank the faculty.
Yeah.
And then it switched after that year, which my cousin was involved with. After that year, then the administration was like trying to be cool about it.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, you can still do it, but you have to okay your prank with us first. So then immediately it changed from being prank, like the students rising above the faculty and being like, yeah, frick you, we're awesome, we're leaving. It turned into frick the lower classmates, you suck, we're graduating. No one freaking likes that.
That's my mindset now.
Yeah. Well, now that I've exited, I'm like, you have to go to school.
Frick everyone underneath.
You have to go to school. But like, so our class, so creative. What a creative bunch.
I can't even remember what we did, to be honest with you.
I can remember because it was that stupid. Okay. Here's what they did. Here's what they came up with and okayed with the staff. Okay.
All right.
Because they didn't have the gonads not to confirm it with the staff first. Okay. And I'm not going to do it because I don't like pranks.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gross.
Hate pranks. So annoying. Okay. What
Sure.
an inconvenience.
Yeah.
Love jokes. Don't like pranks.
Facts.
Okay. So
That's a t-shirt.
it says love jokes in the front and don't like pranks in the back. So they decided, let's bring blankets and pillows and let's lay down and act like we're sleeping in the middle of the busiest hallway during passing period.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they did that actually.
You know
They thought of that plan. They
Yeah.
then executed it. And I stepped over our classmates to get to my class.
But you know who came up with that?
Oh, I freaking would love to know.
Just the most unfunniest person.
Oh, I thought you
I don't
actually
know.
had their name.
No, I don't. It's just whoever it was. Whoever it was is just
So annoying.
the most unfunny.
Well, I know it was that little crew of people who were tight with like teachers and stuff.
Sure.
Because then they had to okay it with the whatever.
I guess. Dude, I bet a teacher came up with that. And told
probably.
I bet a teacher came
So
up with that
cringe,
and then
bro.
told someone and they just ran with it.
Oh, here's what you can do.
You'll be really funny.
What if you act like you were sleeping in the middle of the hallway? Wow, that's such a good idea, Mr. Teacher.
You know what'd be really funny is if you guys he just wanted to wear PJs to school.
Hey, here's what would be a really good idea because basically it's not a prank on anyone because it's really not a big deal. But would you act like you were sleeping in the hallway?
That prank's so bad, I don't even want to talk about
Oh,
it.
it's so bad, dude, because I stepped over our classmates to get to, and not everybody participated.
Yeah.
Credit due to some of our class.
To
okay?
everyone who didn't.
Yeah,
do
everyone
it.
who didn't do it. Yo, shout out everyone who didn't do that stupid prank. Because then this girl, don't even know her name, in our class, ran into my classroom before I even sat on my desk. And she shouted at like the 3 or 4 people who were in here. And she was like, y'all need to come out here and do this prank. And I said, I looked at her and didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, y'all are in our class. You're supposed to be doing this prank. And I just said, I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
She just got all pissy and then left.
Yeah,
And I was like, again, not what the prank is supposed to be.
But like our grade, no one really liked each other.
Yeah.
It was so spread out.
Dude, I don't remember most people's names.
I remember a lot of names.
I remember their faces.
Yeah.
I didn't like go to any functions.
No.
I was in choir.
Mhm.
Most of those people were in lower class, like lower grades or higher grades than me, not in our grade.
Mhm.
But then also, yeah, I don't have like the history of going to school with them for several years. I just came in 6th grade and then I came back sophomore year, and then I didn't go to any parties or anything like that. And apparently, people didn't want me to come over because I was super judgmental, which I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I
was always
didn't
telling
meet
everyone, I
anybody.
was like, he means well. He's just,
And it's
you
like
know.
I wouldn't do to their face.
Yeah.
Just in my head.
I mean, they just they just didn't know you like I did.
Yeah,
And then
I can't blame them. But I wouldn't have gone to any parties. So
Oh, yeah.
it's like whatever
Yeah,
because it just wasn't my scene.
that's right. That's fine.
Wasn't my scene.
You didn't miss out on anything.
Yeah. I'm not like sad about it. I'm just sad. Those are the reasons I don't really know anybody.
Hey, it's all right.
Dude, I'm not sad. Dude, it's okay, man. You don't have to cry about it.
It's all right, man.
But yeah, I don't really. But then I see people's faces. Like I see them in public and I go, oh, frick. I hope they don't say hello, Gage.
Dude, I just go, what's up, man?
Because then then I pull that, but I'm like, do they know?
Dude,
because I'm overthinking.
Dude, man, and girl.
Or I just say,
if it's a girl, I go, what's up, girl?
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I do that too. Though. I'm bad with names, but
wave.
like really, I'm good with faces. I call them that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, so that was a stupid prank. Well, the year before, they did that. It wasn't even dumber. It was more clever, but it was still frustrating because it was pranking the student body again.
The parking lot thing?
Yeah, the parking lot thing. Oh my gosh.
I knew as soon as I saw it, it made you mad.
Because it was so stupid, but also you pranked yourself because you slept in the parking lot of the high school. Cringe.
Yeah, that's lame.
Cringe, but also like that didn't make me as mad as when they tagged my car.
Oh yeah, they
tagged all the cars that were parked in the very back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then everyone else had to park freaking across the whole entire campus.
They wrote booger on mine.
I'm like, hey, good job, man. You pranked me. Good job, man. You're out in the parking lot with the principal.
Yeah.
That no one freaking likes.
Dude, they hated
Good job.
They really
yeah, I'm like, good job, man. You're literally playing volleyball with the principal.
Dude.
You pranked yourself.
That man literally, he didn't do anything but be principal, and everybody hated his guts, dude.
I didn't mind him.
I thought he was fine. I remember dropping down a plan because I just didn't want to do another math class.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was, I honestly don't know why it was important. So he was like, you can't do that. And I was like, I got my dad to sign this thing. I could do it. and then he was like, what if you want to go to college? I'm like, I don't want to go to college. I just genuinely hate anything to do with any kind of school.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, I think you're making a mistake. And I'm like, maybe, but I'm young and this is my time to make mistakes. And then, still not in college, still hate school, don't miss any of it.
Dude, freaking so funny those moments where this, like, I don't know. I don't like when students are butt faces to like the staff of the school. Like that's not fun.
Yeah.
But like in those moments where a school like faculty member is being a butt face to a student and then the student just bashes their face in with words. Yeah. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Because one time I walked in, dude, you okay?
I missed my mouth.
One time, freaking, I can't remember if it was after I graduated or something. I think I was coming in to get my, no, because I was still in school because I came in on like an off day or something for some reason. I can't remember why. I was picking something up from the counselor's office. Walk in, I've got some ripped jeans on because I'm not in school that day. So I'm like, why would I don't have to be in dress code. So I wore some ripped jeans because I wanted to, you know. I walk in to the counselor's office and I say, hey, I need to pick up I was picking up my schedule and it was like summertime. And I was like, hey, I'm here to pick up my schedule. She's like, are you a student here? And I was like, yes. She's like, not with those jeans on. And I was like, I literally said, you can look up my name in the system. I was like, if you look me up, I'm in there. Just like dead jeans and all. Yeah, I was just like, no, I do go to school here. She's like, no, with those ripped jeans, you can look me up in the system though.
Slam,
dude, just slammed her, dude. It's like I took her face. And
you might as well
just desk.
Yeah, bro. You might as well have.
Oh my gosh, I lived for that.
I bet that felt euphoric.
Dude, it was so amazing because I had to put zero thought into the reply.
Yeah,
you can look me up.
Yep.
Oh, I actually am a student here. Like she was trying to be like kind of, I don't freaking know, audacious and like stupid and turdy, I guess. Those are the words that come to mind.
I think that was her name.
And then it's just like I respond with zero like sarcasm, zero like I had no like it wasn't even out of spite, dude.
That's the epitome of your mouth moving faster than your brain.
Yeah, it wasn't even out of spite. I was just like your simply
your mouth
you can.
No, I'm in the system.
No, you can look me up.
Ripped jeans and all.
I'm here to literally pick up my schedule. I do go to school here.
Crazy that like I'm here to pick up my schedule. Are you a student here? No, I'm just here to pick up a schedule.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
I'm just picking up.
Is my schedule here?
I'm jumping from school to school, grabbing schedules.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't know what my day-to-day schedule is for life. So like, I thought maybe I could pick one up here though.
I don't miss.
North Lamar, dude. What a travesty.
Yeah, I just don't miss school at all. I was a terrible kid anywhere though, but
You weren't even a terrible kid. The teachers loved you.
dude, some of them didn't.
Yeah, some of them didn't. But everyone had that.
Dude. I do remember one teacher though. She was amazing. I'm not gonna say her name, but
Yeah, don't say her name, dude. Don't say her name.
I remember being like, it was senior year, and I was like, hey, if I was like, I probably am not gonna try really that much, but if I make you laugh at least once when I come in, will you pass me? I was like, I don't care if it's a C.
Sure.
This is all, and then she was like, okay.
That's hilarious.
Made her laugh every time, dude. One time I made
her laugh every time.
I slept through my alarm, missed first period completely.
Yeah.
And
So it was your first period?
yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, frick, dude, like, cause like I was going because they did the thing where like if you don't miss school or whatever, you don't have to take your exams.
Yeah, and then they freaking scammed us out of it.
No, that they scammed us out of our skip days.
That's right.
But like how
That's right, yeah, the
how
exams.
How it worked for exams was like if you don't miss any, your average can be like low.
Yeah, there was a certain amount of days
Yeah.
that you could miss.
It was
and
like
it was
3.
like, yeah, it was like your grade compared
Yeah.
to your days that you've missed.
Yeah.
And so, which people think that's crazy when I describe that to people out of state.
Yeah.
They think it's insane, which I do too, because I came from Kansas, harder school system, and I didn't have to put really any effort in to get straight A's or at least ABs.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, if you just show up every day, you can have a 70 or above if you have like, good attendance and you don't have to take exams. And I was like, easy. Never took exams.
Never. Yeah. So I slept through that first period and I'm like, freak, man, like I can't take that exam because I don't want to.
Yeah.
But she counted me present anyway. And I was like, nice.
Blessed be. What an angel.
Yep. It was awesome.
Angel.
I bet like every teacher going out, I was like, I'll bet you $100 I never miss school again. Playing off my own pride.
Dude, yeah.
I'm like, okay, because I'm not going to pay you guys money.
Yeah.
I'm just never going to want to go back. To this day, dude. Still don't miss it.
Dude, yeah. School's crazy. There was that one year that I thought I was going to have to take the exams, but I was just taking it because I was like, we were going to Disneyland or whatever.
I remember that. Yeah.
It was either Disney. I think it was Disney World. We went to Disney World. It was my second or third time.
Neil Patrick Harris was there.
That was Disneyland, I'm pretty sure.
I think that was it.
No, because we went to Disneyland a different time, but Disney World, I can't remember. Maybe that was the Neil Patrick Harris one. Anyways, so my family wanted to go there, and we Millie's like such a planner, and she knows Disney and stuff, so she plans like to go when there's not a lot of people.
Epic.
So that's when we go.
That's epic.
Yeah, it's super epic. So we went during like February, I think, of the school year. Because who would be there in February? Such a random time to go.
That's right.
Okay, so we went, and I was like, I'm gonna have to take exams. Like, frick, that sucks. But I'm going to Disney World, so it's whatever.
Yeah,
it's whatever. No big deal. And that's what everyone would throw in my face when I told them I'm going to Disney World. Then they go, oh, we have to take exams though. That's the only thing they had over me.
Really?
Second day we're at Disney World, snowstorm hits Paris, and then school's canceled for the rest of the week.
Amazing.
Didn't miss anything, didn't have any makeup work. I was in Disney World the entire week. That was Christ. I remember hearing about it. Millie was like discussing it at the table or something at breakfast, and I was like, wait, so school's canceled the rest of the week? She's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't have to take exams. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, and I'm at Disney World and everyone's freaking freezing.
Yeah.
And I'm at Disney World and I have no makeup work. I was just like,
you just fall to your knees and you're just like,
I started crying. I was like, oh,
you started just worshiping.
Jehovah. Just in the middle of Disney World.
I want to go back to Disney World. I've only been
Disneyland, bro. That is the ticket.
I think I was at World.
I think you went to World, yeah.
And I mean, it was amazing. That much. Aside from the fact that I was on a kid leash, my mom had me on.
Dude, that's
on a kid
so
leash.
wild.
Yeah, and I remember Pluto wouldn't let go of me because he was shaking my hand, and I was like, okay, get off. But I remember it like it's vague, and I want to go back. I've been to Universal before, and that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I remember that.
but really, like, you know, I've only been to Six Flags, and I hate roller coasters.
Dude, I freaking can't stand most,
I've
most
tried,
roller coasters.
I've tried, and like, because with Disney World or Land, the ride's about the experience.
It's more fun than like terror.
Than just straight terror. Dude, last time I went to Six Flags, I was like, I'll give it another shot. And I remember getting on the Riddler, and it's a pendulum. And it'll go straight up like this. So it's a sphere. Mm-hmm. Everyone sits in a seat, and it's just like all round, and it'll spin. So like if it'll go up here, you'll be facing like straight up just down, or if you're on the side, you get it. And I remember that ride wasn't that bad, but still scary. And so we go, and it's over. I can't get out. So I used to be really claustrophobic as a kid. And then when I took jujitsu, I kind of learned how to be like calmer in like really uncomfortable situations to not freak out. It makes it worse type of deal. I'm just like really mentally strong. You know what I mean?
Sounds like you're like really built for this.
Yeah, I'm just like really mentally strong. So like I just can't be broken.
Sounds like you're like just built different.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're like a real tough guy.
Can I finish?
Real tough guy.
So I can't get out, and everyone else is out, and all my friends are like, dude, come on, let's go. And I'm like, I'm stuck.
That'd be great.
And I'm like trying to get out, and I can't. And then like my friends are like, oh yeah, he really can't get out. But like no one's making haste to find someone to help me. So I'm like, okay. Well, I see people are loading up.
Yeah.
For the ride, and I'm like, immediately I'm like, this is gonna come undone if I have to go again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fall to my death and die.
Yeah, 100%.
And so I'm like,
that's where my mind goes.
I'm like, can someone get me out of here? And no one was helping me, and everyone was just loading on, and I was like, hey, get me out of here. But then it came undone, and I was like, God.
Dude.
And then I didn't even think to tell the other person, like, this thing got stuck on me. You might die. Anyways, have a good time on the ride.
You might die.
Yeah, so I think they died.
So they died?
Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah, I remember that in the news. Guy doesn't tell other guy that buckle is broken, then he dies. We don't know who Guy is.
And then it's just a picture of me, and I'm like,
this is Guy. Yeah, dude. I went to, there's this little sweet
old
theme
lady.
park.
Oh.
Well, yeah, there is that. Somewhere, I don't know, other places, but there's this little tiny one right next to the campus I lived on in Oregon called Enchanted Forest.
Let's go.
I lived there for 3 years. I went there one time, and it was the last year that I lived there.
Okay.
It's ultra cheap.
Let's go.
Actually, technically it's not, because you have to pay to get in, and then you have to pay to get into every ride.
So why did you say it was
so bad? I don't know why I said it was cheap, because I mean, it's cheap in comparison to Disney World. It is cheap.
Sure.
And you don't have to pay. There's stuff you can do without paying.
You can just not pay?
Yeah. Well, there's stuff you can do without paying.
Okay.
But you have to pay to get in, but you have to use tickets to get onto these like big rides, like roller coasters and stuff.
Ugh. The economy, am I right?
Dude, inflation.
Ugh.
Oh, man, just like taxes.
Jeez,
like, oh, man, you know how much I have to freaking spend to get a Coke today?
Yeah.
So much more than yesterday.
Dude.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude, back in my day.
Oh, dude. Your day. What I would give to be in your day.
Dude, oh my god.
Dude, next time someone says that to me, I'm going to do, dude, what I would give to be in your day. Oh, my gosh. Like,
just pander
like
so
really
hard into theirs.
Yeah, I love that. I did that. I told you at some point, but I did that the other day to somebody. By the other day, I mean months ago. Some person I don't want to name was saying, they were talking to me like that, like, oh, your generation, my generation is, and then they eventually said, you want to know why my generation is way better than yours? And I said, dude, so bad. Please tell me. Like, so genuine. Yeah. I was like, dude, please tell me. And then they got a call and they had to leave. And I was like, bro, they're never going to tell me why they're better than me. I was like, dude, my generation sucks.
Yeah.
I was on board.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Enchanted Forest, pretty fun. Pretty short day, like going through there because there's not a ton. But there was this one, me and Allie went with two of our DTS students, like the weekend that they showed up, like right off the bat. So I had just met Macias, my sweet boy.
He was a wee little man, actually.
No.
And a wee little man was he.
Oh. Nice.
Thanks.
But in reality, he's not.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful man.
Yeah.
Anyways, we just met. He's the only boy in the school.
Okay.
Okay. There's like, if I remember correctly,
just girls, and then he's a boy.
Yeah, and he's a boy. But I was trying to remember the number of people.
20,000.
I think it's like 9 or 10.
1,000.
No, why are you adding on to my number?
Just
you weren't there. You didn't know.
Just so they know how many there were.
Yeah, but you're saying it wrong.
Oh, how did I say it?
You said 1,000 after I said 10.
1,000. Yeah.
No. Stop doing that. So, anyways, I've just met Macias trying to like get on his good side, and get to know him, and stuff like that. And so we end up on this one ride. It's like the biggest ride, the biggest roller coaster thing. And it's like a snowy mountain thing. Anyways, we get up there, dude, 2 people per cart. They're so small that my crotch is right on his back.
Heck
like
yeah.
I'm 100% certain he could feel my genitalia on his back. Okay.
And then you go, hey, is this good for you or?
Well, I was just like, dude, we've never been closer.
Yeah.
And so like, well, someone had to decide. Like, I think we went through the thing of like, who wants to ride crotch? Like,
you go,
whose crotch do you want to be in? And I was taller, so immediately I'm like, he's like, I'll ride on your crotch.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
And then you go, those are just my keys. Don't worry.
Yeah. I took you here on purpose. This is where I take all my boy students. You better respect me. First thing I do to my students, I make them ride crotch on this ride.
Like,
and then they know who's the boss.
You're like, good thing we're not Catholic or this joke would be weird.
Yeah. So we ride that ride, and dude, it was like so erratic. We're being like flung left, right, forward, backward, because it's just like a rough roller coaster. Because this is just like an independent theme park.
Right.
So this ride's just kind of like cheap, for lack of a better phrase. So we're just getting swung around. My teeth almost like just go right into his skull, dude.
Heck
like,
yeah.
It was just like we're flying backwards, forwards, and he's like on my freaking crotch, like right freaking here. His head's like probably as close as
poor
this
guy,
mic,
man.
dude. And it's just we're both like trying to like a lot of core strength, like trying to hold our bodies from even. He smacked his head on the side of the cart like that we were in, like it was a full glass enclosure. They closed it all the way, but like he straight up smacked his head on the like the plexiglass. It's like right. He's so freaking rough, dude. Yeah, dude. I thought he was, and then I was like, if he gets knocked out, his head's just gonna fly back into my mouth, dude.
Yeah.
Like, but dude, that was so funny. We were laughing so hard the entire ride because it was just utterly ridiculous.
Yeah.
And like the girls were like, we had a fine time. I think they were like, it was whatever. But we were just like, I'm gonna kill someone or I'm gonna be killed.
Yeah.
In this small little tiny
In this
cart
little death trap
for 2 big boys. You know, 2 big boys in a little cart.
Yeah.
You know, so. It was great though.
I'd consider you a small boy.
Shout out Macias. I love you so much.
I consider you a small, feeble boy.
You consider me a small boy? Huh.
I'm small, feeble, frail. Yeah.
Small boy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It's not interesting to me because
Like
it's how
coming
always
from
seen
you though.
Yeah.
It's like really interesting.
Dude, I love pressing short jokes on people.
Yeah. Icon, dude.
Because they don't. Oh, what was it, dude? I'm trying to remember so bad. I did it the other day. Oh yeah, it's because this dude had said a joke, and like he never like gives acknowledgement to mine. So he said a joke that I would say, and I was like, "You want me to laugh at that, but I'm not going to." Because you always like look down on me for that, and I'm not going to give you what you want. Yeah. And he was like, well, it's not that you don't. He was like, sometimes you say some stuff that's really funny. He was like, it's just like you punch down a lot. And I was like, oh, short joke now. And he was like, what? No, that's not what I didn't know what I meant. And I'm like, well, you could just tell me what it was. You didn't have to insult me. And I love doing that.
That's great. Yeah. Honestly, what a superpower.
It is.
There's not really any tall jokes, so I've never experienced that.
I like, I try to just, I'm like, How's the weather up there, you tall freak?
Yeah, I love those. Those are good.
I bet your bones hurt. Stupid.
There's
reach things?
There's that one time. There's skinny jokes. I've heard some of those, but I'm not like, I don't care.
Had your bottle of Epicac this morning, you skinny freak?
But
that one?
no, I've never heard. I don't even know what that is.
It's like what models take to make themselves throw up.
Oh, yeah. I would never take that in a billion years.
Yeah.
Because I hate throwing up.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. There's that one time though in chemistry, junior year.
We have chemistry.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, sorry.
Stop gazing
I got
into
lost.
my eyes.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Junior year, chemistry.
Okay.
We have chemistry. Sorry, I'm reliving that moment. Sorry. Junior year. I walk into my chemistry class. This dude, who I will not name, he says, "Hey, bro," just unwarranted. I'd said nothing. I just walked into the class. He said, "Hey, bro, did you skip leg day?"
Ew.
Yeah, cringe for one. But the second, I said, "Does it look like I do arm day?"
Yeah, I remember you telling you lived off of that.
I loved
for a
that
while.
moment.
Yeah.
I still live off of it, obviously, because I'm still telling people that story. It was like one of my good comebacks in my life, you know?
Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about, and I think he's the same guy who got a kidney stone at 16 because he kept drinking too much milk.
Dude, hilarious.
Yeah. Well, because he was taking a lot of protein shakes in.
Who the freak drinks milk, dude?
I mean, a lot of.
But nowadays,
Yeah, no, well, no.
It's kinda weird.
I still do. Well, almond milk.
Yeah.
But that's just because I was tired of getting the gallon and then not using it all. And then it goes bad and then it smells like buttholes.
yeah.
But yeah, I remember he would not be working out and he'd still drink I think 3 or 4 protein shakes a day.
That's crazy.
And that's way too much. Especially if you're not
Thank
working
you for
out at all.
explaining that to me because I don't know anything.
Yeah, it's way too much.
Yeah.
And then he developed a kidney stone because a kidney stone is essentially just a buildup of too much calcium and other things probably.
Uh-huh.
And so he got one at a stupid young age. And
Died.
I'm not saying I
He died.
laugh. But
Crazy. He died. It was a tragic death.
No,
So
he didn't.
young to die like that.
no,
From a
but
kidney stone.
I do remember laughing.
Just went right up into his heart and killed him.
That's not where kidney stones go. Where do you think kidney stones go?
It's just a really sad story.
Dude, kidney stones gonna be brutal for you.
Dude, don't make light of this. This is a sad death.
I laughed about it when it happened.
When he died
No, he didn't die.
from a kidney stone. Yeah, I remember you laughing at that.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was actually happy that it happened.
Yeah. I was actually just overjoyed that it happened.
I said, "Who did? Really?
Oh,
that's amazing. Love that."
Great news.
I go, "Oh, love that."
Great
and then
news.
I just go back to what I was doing.
They're like, "Dude, I got some bad news." You're like, "What's up?" "Dude, so-and-so has a kidney stone." "Oh,
Oh, love
what's
that.
What's the bad news though?"
Yeah,
"No, he has a kidney stone." No, I heard you. What's the bad news you were going to say though?"
something bad happened. You said.
You said, "Cool, awesome." So you said something bad happened though? No, that was, what's up?
That was it. Oh, sounds pretty good to me.
Not bad.
Sounds cool to me, dude.
Not bad, kid. Yeah.
I feel like there was something else I was wanting to tell you. I was trying to remember it on my way here, and I hate that.
Dude, I couldn't think of anything.
Dude, I try to write stuff down.
I forget when I try to write it down.
I'll write it down, but
curse.
forget that I wrote it down. It's the same thing.
Oh, dude.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I haven't even mentioned D&D.
Okay.
Okay.
You mentioned it. We're done.
Okay, yeah, we're done,
right.
guys. All right. I actually kind of do want to save it. We're right at the hour. But
No, go ahead.
I'll go in.
Go off, girl.
So I've been playing D&D since I moved back here.
Yeah.
Josh knows all this. I'm just telling
No, that's fine.
the viewers.
You don't have to tell them. Hey, look at me.
What's up?
Okay? Talk.
So I'm playing with a group of guys. Well, actually 2 groups now. But anyways, we started a new campaign recently, and I made a character as one does, and he's a super old guy. Is named Teodrith Beyrora.
Let's go.
He's a half elf, and he's basically just an insane old man.
Cool.
I basically built him to where I can say anything I want.
Awesome.
And it fits the character. I'm super crazy.
That's awesome.
But I've been meaning to like share stories here and there on the podcast about the campaign.
Oh, well, now's your time, dude.
Now's my time.
Because we're on the pod. Go ahead.
Last session. Here's what happened, guys.
Hey, everyone. This is the segment where Gage talks about his D&D life.
Yeah.
Gage, you have the floor.
Segment activate.
And that's all the time we have for today.
Oh, were you going to end it?
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were ending it. Because you said, that's all the time we have for today. So I was going to stop. So we, the session before, we ended in a chamber, like some sort of like
secrets?
cave. Yeah, it was kind of secretive.
Sweet.
It was a cave of rats. And these rats were like little rats, but they'd stand up and they had weapons. Mm-hmm. Okay. And we ended on a sad note. Basically, this new guy. Yeah, this new guy showed up because Joey's character died in the last session before that. So he had a new character. He made that new character. New character played through that one. We got to the end of it. We were in this cave full of rats. Okay. And there's a spike pit that's basically right at the entrance of the door. And so you slid down this mud thing and you had to make a dex save to jump over the pit of spikes. Okay. So our paladin falls right in.
What is a paladin?
Some sort of warrior guy. I don't know.
Okay, cool.
I think it's like a warrior, but they're like a religious fighter of some sort.
Yeah. They murder, but
so they have like
in the name
some
of Christ.
they have like some sort of like ability in that, and like I think like religious magic or something. I don't know. I've never played paladin. Anyways, he falls in onto the spikes, takes some damage. Okay, everyone else behind him has to make the same dex save. Next guy jumps over and makes it over the pit and starts fighting some rats. Then it's me and my dad's in front of me. Then it's me, and then the new guy is in the back. He's a tabaxi rogue.
Tabaxi.
Which is like a Khajiit, basically, a cat person.
Cool.
So he's in the very back. So I think my dad fell in the pit too. I can't remember if he fell in and then got out, landed, and then I fell into the pit. I landed on the paladin. He took more damage from the spikes. But I got off of him, and then I was trying to get out of the pit and I couldn't get out of the pit. So then after the fight has ended, the tabaxi rogue then decides to come join us in that room. He just didn't help us fight the whole time. Comes in, misses the dex save, falls on our paladin, kills him.
Amazing.
The new guy just kills our paladin.
Wow.
Spike right through his head. Okay. And that's how the session ended. Is I'm in a pit. I'm in a spike pit with a paladin, our friend paladin, who just got killed by our new guy.
Amazing.
Who's supposed to be very agile.
Yeah. And
biffed the dex save.
It's like the epitome of like lying on your resume.
Yeah.
And then oh shoot.
That's not even like
it out of his head. He's like, oh.
That's not even the worst part, dude, is because the whole session he had been biffing dex save, like his rolls that he's supposed to be really good at, which is like, it's not his fault. He's rolling dice. It's chance. And so, but it was hilarious because we found him and we're like kind of skeptical of him. We're playing hard to get a little bit because they're like, hey, this new guy's here and he's looking for some work. Mm-hmm. And we just lost our other party member. So we're supposed to like kind of take him in. So we walk up and we see him and we're like, we're kind of like standoffish at first because we're kind of a weird group of people. And so we're saying, hey, we'll make you do a test. And then if you pass the test, you can be part of our group. Mm-hmm. So he fails the test miserably. We went into this church to get our other friend healed from something. And we said, before we entered the church, we said, if you can enter the church without being detected by anyone and then exit while we're in there and we don't detect you or anyone does, then like he passed the test. He falls in the window. He just crashes into the building screaming like a rogue. It was so funny. Like before that, it's just like thing after thing after thing of just like so unlucky.
This guy's just having the worst
just
day.
terrible starting day. Because like at first he was saying like, I was like, do you have any skills? this is how my character talks. He goes, "Do you have any skills?" Like it's just old guy,
right?
Old guy,
Classic
kind of
old
British,
crazy guy.
And he's like, I know where things are or whatever. I can't remember how it happened, but then we had been told, this might just be like too much context for the joke, but we had been told in the area we were at that like we're in this place and the church we were looking for was like across the street. And so I knew it was across the street because you can see it in the game.
Yeah.
Of course, we're just thinking of it in our minds, but we're like, we need to go to this church. And the guy goes, I think I can find that for you guys. I have that skill. And I said, it's right there. I was like, isn't it right across the street? Because he just didn't remember that it was right across the street.
Yeah.
So it was just like biffed that. And then he fell into the church.
Yeah.
So we take him along anyways. Then he biffs the deck save, falls on our paladin, kills him accidentally. And then that's where this last session started. So I'm in the pit with him. And then my dad wants to just kill him. My dad's like, let's just kill him. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to kill him. I kind of want to just like let him find his end because eventually he probably will. Long story short, the rat prince, he's like this big, full like humanoid. He's not a humanoid, but he's as big as a human, but he's a rat. And he's got like weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, we end up trading the rogue for our freedom, basically.
Okay.
He kind of offers himself up. We're like, what if we give you the cat and then we get to like leave, and get out of here or whatever. And we had to he was asking us for cheese. And so that's how it happened. We said, we want to trade you some cheese for these hostages that we were rescuing. And they were like, well, how do we know you'll come back? And the tabaxi rogue was like, I'll stay behind. And so we were like, sounds great to me. So
Sweet, man, won't put up a fight.
But we kept on making him go into rooms first. That was like our system was like, you go check and we'll be right behind you. And we just kept doing that. And he got attacked. Like he had died again. And then we raised him back to life and said, all right, go into that room. So eventually we traded him to go. And half of us were like, we weren't sure if we were going to come back with the cheese or not, if we were just going to leave him there.
Right.
We did go get the cheese, but we poisoned it, all of it. And then we came back to the den and I convinced the rat prince to bring his entire armada of rats to go feast on it at the same time.
Amazing.
Yeah. I regaled him with such false humility. Basically, I was like, oh, great rat prince. I have realized that I'm scum of the earth and you are true righteous king. And then I was like, it would honor me if you would grace my presence with all of your rat compadres and you guys would all just feast on this cheese that we brought you. And he was like, okay. I passed the roll to convince them. They all died.
Incredible.
Yeah.
You're a menace.
The cat died too, though.
Oh.
He got killed. So
But he shouldn't eat the cheese.
he didn't. They immediately after we left, the rats killed him.
Oh.
But we didn't know that. So we came back with the cheese to get him and found out he was dead.
Damn.
But yeah, that was last session.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna try to remember to update.
Yeah. I love stories.
It's fun.
Yeah, I love stories like that.
It's a good game.
Cool. I wish I always wanted to get into it. I just, I never do.
That was the same for me until my dad was like, hey, do you want to come play with us when I moved back here? And I was like, got nothing else to do. Sure. And I'd played RPGs before, but not seriously. I was in middle school. So I was playing with a bunch of dudes who were like, I pee in the fountain. Which I was like that way too, but
peeing in the fountain.
So this is like my first time legit playing. Took me a while to understand how it worked, and now I feel like I'm solid at playing it, and it's fun, and I understand it. So
sick. I'd be happy to hear more of those.
Yeah, will you be happy to hear more of those?
So that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for watching, listening, and whatever, and we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
How you doing? Listen, thanks for sticking with us through our sporadic conversations that'll make you think, what the frick are they saying? I know we had fun doing it, and I hope you had fun listening. As the better host of this show, I just wanted to say thank you for watching or listening. Be sure to like and subscribe on any and all platforms that you may have or know about. Be sure to check out next week's episode where we're going to talk about why Gage's night terrors make him wet the bed. See you guys next week.